subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So, today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Originally I was going to do 2 parts, but I think I'm going to do it in 3. And I've actually already filmed this once. Something happened, lost the video feed on it or whatever. So as you can see, I have 4 of our Battlbox mission briefs out, and what we're doing is we're going to be looking at reviewing the Knife of the Month year in review. A year in review of the Knife of the Month. Starting with January's box, Mission 83. Now, I am going to review other knives that may have come in the missions as well, but on lower tiers. But I'm really only focusing on the knives, so I'll just kind of skim over the other items in the missions for that month. So starting off with January of 2022, Mission 83 was okay. We got 2 of these items in the advanced that were the Gray Man Tactical Organizers. I actually was using this one the other day. Anyway, we had some Outdoor Element, Black Rifle Coffee, the humidifier. I love that thing. I use that. Our Knife of the Month was the Tetco Elara. Tetco Elara. Boy, this was controversial. You know, and I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to steal something, and I hope he doesn't mind, from Doc P. I'm going to say whether or not I like this knife, I don't like it. I'm going to have 3 piles, and don't like it or like it pile. That's what we're going to do. And I don't usually do that, but I'm going to do that with this one, and I'll tell you why. So, the Tetco Elara. It came with a little pouch, and say is, I don't know why. I mean, it's a decent little pouch. You got a little tactical skull on there and stuff, and it's a decent little pouch and everything, but this isn't the type of knife you carry in a pouch, in my opinion. So it has a little belt clip on it. I don't know, and I don't think we ever did find out where this Tetco company, what the deal was with that. This blade had I think it's a photo etched, laser etched something design on it. They never tried to say it was Damascus, although it has this little line in here that made it look like the company was trying to make it look like. But Battlbox was straight up honest. It was not a Damascus blade. And in fact, it's a 440C stainless. So the knife is light. It's got metal liners with a little design on it. The big controversy of this knife, it's a liner lock. The big controversy about this knife was over the MSRP. It's listed at $99, and I think some people found it for like $20 or something. And that was a lot of the controversy regarding this knife. Now, the knife is very pointy. I actually poked myself with the end of this thing, and it made me bleed, and I wasn't even trying to do that. And it flips open nice and all that. However, this knife is going to go in my I don't like it pile. And the reason is, I just don't like this style. There's something about the shape of this blade, the pointiness of it. It's just not a knife that I don't like that knife. And kind of don't like the color on it either. But anyway, so that's the Tetco. Let's do it like this. Is going in my I don't like it pile, but it's not for the reasons regarding the MSRP. I don't really get hung up on that too much. Like I said, it's because of the knife itself. I just didn't care for it. All right, so next up we had Mission 84. Mission 84 was kind of awesome because it had 2 knives. We got a climate seat in there. We got the no-sew patches, which I actually used. I've used a couple of no-sew patches. I ordered some from them, and these things actually work really great. I used one on a pair of shorts that I ripped that I really liked. And I actually put the patch on the inside of it because I thought it looked weird with it on the outside. And I put it in there, and you can barely tell that there's a rip in those shorts. And I really like those shorts, and they were actually fairly new. We had the light band headband. We had the Zippo heater. But so we had, in the basic, we had the Fox Edge Olea. And this particular knife, another flipper, and this one is a frame lock. It's one of those one-sided wood handle. You know, they could put a little bit of one right there. And that was what I'm just kind of, to me, it's kind of weird when they only have a scale on one side. Although, there's another one that kind of grew on me. But this one, you know, it's a good knife. It retails $30. I think $30 on this all day is fine. The knife actually looks good. I like the wood scale. I like olive wood. Overall, I'm going to say I like this. I'm going to put it in my I like it pile. That was an 8CR 13 MOV blade. Like I said, I knew that was olive wood just looking at it. So there was that. And then, but that wasn't even the knife a month. This was MSRP $30. Basically, the cost of the basic box is this. We got a climate seat and those patches. And in the Pro Plus box, we got the Lord & Field Tommy P. The Lord & Field Tommy P. Now, I like this knife. It's called a puka. Is that? Yeah, puka style is kind of the blade. To me, it's kind of like a Mora a little bit. It's got the little buffalo from the Lord & Field. Lord & Field, I think Daniel Dabbs' company. I like this knife. I like the stacked leather handle. I like the way it feels. I like that. One of the first knives I ever got in the Boy Scouts was a stacked leather handle knife. I really like this knife. I feel like the sheaths, the sheath to me is weird. I don't like the sheath. So I'm 50-50 on this. I do like this knife though. It's got a really nice edge. It's a bushcrafty style of knife in my opinion. It's got that nice spine. I know this will throw a spark on a ferro rod and stuff. Even with my being sick, I can smell this is a real leather sheath. I just don't like the design of it. With this, I don't know. I've never worn this one. I need to take it out. I don't know. It's got a hole in the bottom here where it would drain, but I don't know. I'm gonna put this in my I like it pile. Even though I don't care for the sheath, overall I like the knife. It's got a flat pommel on it. I just think that it's a nice little bushcrafty knife. I like that knife. So we got two in the I like it, one in the don't like it. You know, so far, not too bad. So next up, we have Mission 85. This would be what, March? I need to really start looking at, Doc P was pointing something out in his most recent video regarding the images on the front of the box and what it portrays and represents. I have to, and I kind of always, I really don't look on the front of the cover that much. I jump right into the inside. All right, this was an awesome box. We had that, I remember that whistle breaks your eardrums. You had these survival rations, the Harlow candle, the Billy bands, the light, and the MyMedic T-Fac. And I got the accessories for that. I got another video out on that. Maybe I'll even post a link in the bottom for that video. Or maybe I'll post it right now. I don't know. Somewhere in here. Anyway, great box. And the knife of the month was the Woox axe. So, the Woox signature axe. Now, this was designed to be a throwing axe, is my understanding. Woox comes out of Italy. It's well put together. It's nicely balanced. I could probably chop my table up with this thing. Some of the little orange paint's chipping off there. I actually like this. This is a nice axe. And I have a thing for axes. These little hand axes. I got a bunch of them. I have some old plum ones from when I was in the Boy Scouts and stuff. These things are great. I haven't hunted down I need to get a cover for this. And you could probably order one from Wooks and I'd probably get one off Amazon for lower price, but I can get a leather one. I might even make one. You know what? I think I can make one. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking to myself. The axe, let's see, I believe it had American hickory. It says it's made in the USA and Italy, and it's throwing certified. It has a carbon steel head, and it has Appalachian hickory handle, painted. It's painted. I don't know if I care for the painting on it or not. I'm not a big axe throwing person, but you know what? I would throw it. I could make a collar for that too. Anyway, the Wooks axe, I like it. And it was MSRP of $80, $79.99. I like it. I'm gonna have to put that in the I like it. And so that was our March knife of the month. So, and that was a great box. I have to say that was one of the best. Actually, yeah, I really liked it. Actually, and this one's good too. So next up, sorry, obviously still dealing with this illness. It's one of the reasons we haven't done any lives here lately and stuff. But next up, we had Mission 86. Mission 86 was the April box, which had some great climate stuff in the Pro blocks. It had the Cali Loha camp table, which I really liked. The pot gripper recycle tool, I actually like it as the pot gripper. It didn't need the recycle part on it. You know, it's just for disabling your propane canisters and whatnot. The fire starting fuels were great. This Tactica tool I did not like. It has a ferro rod in it and stuff, and that's great, except for, and the ferro rod worked, and I like the little sundial part of it, but it made me mad because I could not make the can opener work. And not the bottle opener, the can opener. I wanted to make the can opener work. So our knife of the month was the A-tac Phantom. Now, the A-tac Phantom is this knife right here. A-tac. I want to say, I think this company was a company out of Canada or something. This is a flipper. And I like it. I believe this company was somehow associated with Fox Knives, part of their grouping of companies or something. But it has jimping on both parts of the blade. I really like the copper look. And I don't know, it says copper colored, so I guess it's probably not real copper. Copper's kind of soft anyway. I don't think you'd want to use it in there, but I like it. It's got a little lanyard hole. I like this kind of stonewash black. I even like the coating on the knife itself. You know, it didn't flip well there, did it? Yeah, you know, I don't like that right in there. I don't know, when I grip it, just kind of seems to dig into my hand a little bit. I like the jimping on the back of the blade. It has jimping in two places there. I like that. The frame lock, you know, is solid. It seems well centered. The tops, I like it. I believe when we tested it, it was sharp. It's VG10 steel. I don't know. I like the knife. I like the coloring of it. I even like the color. I like the coloring on it. The screws, the backliner, it's all copper colored. Even right here. The design's consistent. I did not really carry this. I forget what I was carrying at the time, but whatever it was, I liked. I think I carried the other one though. I like this knife. I'm gonna have to put that in the like it pile. So I didn't really have anything in the nah. I have one in the I don't like it. And everything else I pretty much like. So that's the first third of the year for my review, the year in review for Battlbox for 2022 Knife of the Month. So this is part 1 of the video. We will be having a part 2 and a part 3 shortly. As soon as I can get them loaded up and everything, we'll have those in there. In the meantime, hit like, subscribe, and remember, be nice to each other.